It's your girl Maria Saez, and I'm taking over for the second time TDM. And I have the lovely, beautiful Shadia Styles, who's the business owner. I'm sorry, Shadia of Shadia Styles.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Thank you so much for having me, by the way.
I'm so
Thank
excited
you so
to have you here.
much.
And you know, I wanted to say, because you're so beautiful, you're a boss, you're a queen, a diva. What is your favorite way to be? Like, if for number one, what would you like to be like known as, called?
Shadia or Shadia
Shadia?
Styles. Yes.
Okay.
So, Shadia is my first name. So,
Okay.
y'all can call me Shadia. Anybody can call me Shadia, of course. And then Shadia Styles is just basically like my brand.
Okay. So you own a fashion boutique. How would you say it?
Yes. So I own a fashion boutique, but I'm also a stylist and a fashion designer.
Okay. So when did this come about? When did you start doing this?
So I've always had like a passion for fashion. So like I've always, since I was little, I used to make my Barbies clothes. Like I just loved like getting dressed up, dolled up. You know, I would wear my grandma's stuff, my mom's stuff. And so since I was little, so then when I started going into high school, I started taking like classes, like fashion classes and stuff to learn. My grandmother played a big part in like me liking fashion. She was also like a fashionista.
I want to see
So,
her. Yeah, because you know, back in the day.
For sure, yeah, she was popping. But she pretty much taught me everything I know. So she like taught me how to sew. She taught me everything that I know, really.
Wow, and when you say you sew too, so
Yes.
that's amazing to me. Like the time
you.
and dedication that goes into that. What age did you
Yes.
learn how to sew?
I learned how to sew when I was like 12.
12.
Yes.
Wow.
So when I was little, I used to put like the thread inside. My grandma would be like, "I can't see too well. Can you do it for me?" And then I would just like do it for her. And then I just started messing around. When I was like in high school, I was super skinny, like very, very skinny. But I liked a lot of the clothes that was like at the stores. They just wouldn't fit me. So I started like hand sewing my clothes so that it could fit me. And that it just took off from there.
Wow, that's awesome. But when did you feel like you can actually become an entrepreneur? It's one thing to do it for fun,
Yes.
but when did you like, I'm going to do this seriously and make money off of it and go through full throttle?
Yeah, so I started my business in 2014.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I started my business in 2014 with the help of my mom and my sister. We had like a small boutique in Southwest Houston. So we were there for 2 years. And then after that, and I still have like a lot of my followers from my boutique. So like
Wow.
they grown with me, became loyal customers. Like
That's
I
beautiful.
appreciate them. They keep me in business. Yes, but in 2014 is when I started my business, and you know, just it became like an actual business in 2014. And it's been up since then.
Hey, I know. I love your work. Every time I go
Thank
to her
you.
Instagram page or look at any of her clothing, oh, I didn't bring my baddie hat. I was supposed to bring it
it's
and like have it
okay.
sit right here.
It's okay.
Okay, so I just feel that energy from you. You just always empower me. Like I just feel like you empower women. You make us all feel like
Likewise, love.
yeah. So I love your style.
Thank you.
So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I went blanked out. Okay. Oh, that's what I was going for. So we actually did a photo shoot together. So we
Yes.
collaborated before, and I love your pieces, and that's when I
Thank
found out you know how to sew and things like that.
Yes.
So
I loved our photo shoot. If y'all haven't checked it
Yes.
out, go check out our photo shoot. It's on both of our Instagram pages. But it was so much fun, and you
It was
killed
so
it.
much
You
fun.
killed it.
Oh my goodness.
I loved it.
I love that you style your own clothes because you
Thank you.
definitely represent for your business. But it was a lot of fun, like in the background and
For
just you
sure.
know.
And then our energies together are
Yes.
always a vibe. So like the photo shoot was more of like a fun vibe more than like work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to get into that pretty girl energy because I love that about you. You're just so nice. But before I get into that, I wanted to. You used to have the boutique. and then now you're more online. Would you ever get a boutique again, or?
Maybe in the future. Right now, and this is the reason why I also decided to just stay online. I have kids.
Yeah.
So with my kids being online, it just works out so much better for me.
Convenient.
It's convenient. The time management. I'm like a very hands-on mom. So I like to be at like my kids' anything school related. I want to be there. Any festivals, any kind of extracurricular activities they have. I'm like that mom.
Yeah, definitely.
So I like online. It gives me the freedom of being able to do that. But of course, I will never rule it out. You know, having my own space again. Maybe in the future when my kids are a little bit older.
Yeah,
I can go because actually being at a brick and mortar store, you have to be like all in. You know what I mean?
You can't have someone.
Yeah. I mean, you can, and I for sure definitely want to be there one day. But for now, online just works the best for me.
It's so convenient. I don't mean, what would be the reason you get a storefront? Like, because online is so, you reach millions, shipping. I mean, why would you get a storefront?
To be honest, just to let people come in and maybe have, exactly, and basically see for themselves, try stuff on, and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. But I know you do a lot of pop-ups. You had like a routine where it's like twice a month, or?
Yeah, so I try to do at least 4 pop-ups a month. So,
Ooh,
like one pop-up a week. I try to do the 1 pop-up a week. And it's been working out, but this is actually my first year that I've been consistent in like the pop-ups.
It shows. We see you out here, girl. I love how you're networking. And so I really wanted to get into the business model. Did you write down a business model? Yes. How's your brand? How did you develop your brand? And then like your networking. Tell me all of it. Don't keep nothing.
So I pretty much did. I had to sit down and write down my whole business plan, my goals, research a lot. I researched a lot. The competition, I researched that a lot too. My target market, just a lot of behind the scenes work goes on. You know what I mean? Like, so it was definitely like a planned out thing, and then the networking just goes hand in hand. With the business, you have to be out there talking to people. Exposure is very important for a brand, a business, because I want to reach the world. You know what I mean? Like, I want to reach the world. Exactly. Like, I don't just want to be in a small area. I want to reach all the baddies. I want to reach
calling all the baddies.
Yes, everybody out there that wants to look different, look unique, be different. Which goes
into your style. How did you develop that sense of style? Do you think it comes naturally to you?
It does. And see, that's another thing. Like, my name, Shadia Styles, is a reflection of kind of what I represent. It's different styles.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be boxed in and just say, okay, she just does this kind of styles or that kind of, no, it's like I'm very complex in my mind. So like I have a little bit of like street in me. I have I love luxury, what I mean?
Who doesn't?
So like I like to be, like a tomboy at days, and then I like to dress up, you know what I mean? So I have different styles. I don't want to be boxed in like this is just, no, I have like a little bit of everything, and I just see what I like. I get inspired a lot from like people like you, beauties inspire me. I'd be like, man, she would look gorgeous with this and this.
Girl, I want you as a stylist. We gotta get into
there. Girl, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another photo shoot.
Y'all stay tuned for that, because I love your consistency, and it is showing. You are handling business right now.
Thank you.
And that's actually one thing you said you want to not be boxed in. Would you feel like you could go into like gym wear eventually? Gym wear, what else kind of wear, or business? I see your style is very empowering and sexy at all the times, and
that is something that I have to say. I like sexy wear. I like for women to feel empowered, not to hide their sexuality. Nowadays, it's it can be frowned upon and stuff like that, but it's a woman. It's part of being a woman. You know what I mean? So I want people to feel empowered and well, women, you know, or
Yeah.
anyone really.
Yeah.
Anyone. Yes, but sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No, it's okay.
You had a question. It was
just like going into gym wear or different types of things like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. So that brings me back. So yes, next year I'm actually doing something a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it's leaning towards a different style, and that one is just gonna be a different style, but I'm still trying to put it together, so I don't want to say too much.
Okay.
But next year we're gonna have something different, a little different, coming.
I'm so excited. 2025. Let's keep it
super
going.
excited
You're
too.
keeping us waiting. We're gonna be ready to go.
Thank you.
So I know you also have done a fashion show, which is amazing. Oh, girl, I want to be at one. Let me go at one.
Yes,
so,
we need you to walk that stage. Yes.
That is amazing that you could put that together. I also noticed that you kind of had different body types too.
Yes.
And I want you to know your opinion on the model industry now, or the fashion, like, you know, back in the days it was skinny and slim, and like, how do you feel like it is today?
I think it has evolved. And I love that. I love that. You know, I think that it used to be like you would have to be a certain height to be considered a model. I hope that's out the window.
I know, me too, because there were some shorties.
Yes, okay, because, you know, curvy and everything. Yes. We need that. So, I've seen it evolved. I've seen all kinds of beautiful models, you know, different heights, different body shapes, just, you know, and I'm so here for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, definitely. I could tell with your fashion show, you know, I love that it was really inclusive, and you are empowering women of all different body types.
Yes,
you know, so.
Yes. I try. I definitely try to. I want to reach everyone. You know what I mean? And even though I am small right now, I do want to amplify different sizes and stuff like that. So eventually, God willing, that will happen.
That's awesome. So I wanted to know, how do you deal with time management? You know, as far as like deciding I love how you put your children first. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's hard to like being an entrepreneur, you have to be very disciplined, and like this is the time where I'm going to work on my stuff. How do you organize that as a mother and a boss?
So it's hard. It's very hard for me. It's hard for me because I'm already I would say that is challenging for me, is my time management. I can definitely work on that. Like if that's some like a flaw, it's definitely my time management. But I do set aside some time to work on my business, and it's usually when my kids are at school. I have a little block of time that I can just go all in on what I have to do. And then after that, I'm back to mommy mode.
I love that though. That is like, 'cause I always said that I don't want to be, honestly, the best star. Really, the title I want is to be the best mother. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So that's totally always a thing. So I love how, and I'm the same. School hours, that's time for us to work as much as possible. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
That's awesome.
And I think that's how we click too, because I see that you're also a great mother. So I love that. I love that. That's the kind of women that I really want around. You know what I mean? Because that's like a non-negotiable to me. Like you have to be a good mommy. You just have to, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
That it just goes from there.
Yeah, I think it's so different from mothers and fathers. Like as far as like we just have that nurturing side, and anyway.
Yes.
So I love your boots right now.
Thank
you. My goodness, they're so cute. Oh, I wanted to put on like some type of vest, and I was like, I'm gonna show up with Shadia Styles. I need to get it together. But
I love this.
Thank you.
I love your style too.
Thank you. But time management, this is not what I prepared for you, and I'm sorry. I just put it together.
Girl, you shine regardless. Yes. You're beautiful no matter what.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But you also do makeup.
Yes.
Okay,
I
and
do.
how would you, is that a priority in your business or?
So makeup, when I had my boutique, I actually had a special room, and it was a makeup room. So I used to do makeup back there too. But makeup it's a little bit more challenging because you get different personalities and stuff like that. And I don't know, I'm too nice. You know what I mean? So like, it's kind of hard to be like, it was just hard. It was challenging for me. So I'm better at makeup on myself. Like, so maybe eventually I will like go that route, because makeup is a passion of mine as well. But it's more like a hobby, or to be honest, I never really thought of like making it a business, just because it's so much fun for me. Like I love just that. Playing in makeup.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I want to take away like the fun by making it like business. You know
That's
what I mean?
so deep. I just feel like, because I feel like everything now we want to monetize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, that does take some fun out of it, or out of the passion, or things like that.
Yes.
So I think that's lovely that you could keep some things for yourself.
Yes.
And I'd be so like, oh, money, because it's all about the money now. You know what I mean? So what would you say is your ultimate goal? Like a big goal that in the future for Shadia Styles?
I really want to be a known, successful fashion designer. That's my end game here. Like, I want to dress, Nicki Minaj.
I was just about to ask you
Madonna.
That. So who are some celebrities that you like?
Madonna inspires me a lot.
Really?
Madonna inspires me a lot. Of course, Selena.
Okay.
Number one. And she was also, like an inspiration for my boutique and everything, because, growing up, it was all about Selena.
Definitely.
So, like, I love Selena. She was definitely an inspiration. And just, all the baddies out here that are coming up, I want to dress them too, not just like Mariah Carey or anything. So I want to, I would want to, come up with somebody. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Yeah, like somebody that's barely not even barely starting, but like somebody that is not all the way there yet. You know what I mean? It's just.
And when you say that, you mean another artist, another fashion designer?
No, I mean like an artist,
or like someone so you're like, I styled them.
Yes.
Yes. That's my side. I gotta get it. No, I really do. I've been trying to get with her to do my makeup too. I'm like, girl.
Yes, and I'm down for all of it. But once again, it's the time. Like,
yep,
the time
girl.
management.
I feel you so much. But I'm so proud of you for like.
Thank you.
Putting your kids first, because it's so easy to get lost in type of things. But you are killing it. You know what I mean? You were doing it all. So I love it. And I'm
trying. Me trying my best, girl.
Okay.
All we can do is try,
Yeah, definitely. I love that so much, because some people are afraid of trying and looking silly or failing.
Yes.
So can you tell us some of your botch pieces, or some silly, crazy story of one of your things that went wrong?
With like my fashion? Or, all the time, girlfriend.
Really? I know.
Yes, girl. Like, I'd be like straight up trying to make a bodysuit or something, and my thread done ran out 30 minutes ago. And I'm like, okay, really? Like, I'm sitting here and I thought I was done, and then the pieces just fly off together. I'm like, so it happens. It's challenging to, like, sew and do all that stuff, but it's just part of it, it's part of the journey, part of learning. And I'm not gonna say that I'm like super advanced in it. Like, I'm still learning how to do different stuff, so I'll get there.
The learning never stops. Learning never stops. So it's, you know what I mean? It's good that you just recognize that.
Yes.
And I feel like being humble just allows you, just a bit, because, you still have that confidence, you know what I mean? But being humble allows you to continue to be a student of the game.
Exactly.
And continuously progressing and learning and stuff like that. Do you think that you would ever style men? Or can you style men? Do you think you have some taste? Do you style your man?
My man doesn't need any help in that department, girl.
Okay, so you guys go. Okay.
Yes, girl. That's actually one of the things that I peeped at first. I like the way you dress.
Okay, I love that.
Yes, but styling men, honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't see it. I just don't. I don't see it.
Okay, I know what you mean.
I mean, maybe I do at my pop-ups get that a lot. Like, do you have
really?
anything for men? Are you gonna bring something for men? But like, I don't know. I just it doesn't come naturally for men.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Maybe because I'm still growing as a person and
as a business, exactly. Because
Yes.
I feel like automatically I could see another fashion designer and you guys collaborating
That would
and
be
bring
dope.
the masculine type of vibe with
That
it.
would be so dope.
Because
Yes.
you know your team's gonna build. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
for sure. So I mean, I guess never say never.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited. So
And that's one thing I love about fashion. The one thing I love about fashion, and this is like a word of advice to anybody that, you know, wants to be in the fashion industry. One thing about fashion is you cannot do it wrong. There's no way to do fashion wrong because what you like, somebody else might not like it, but then there might be another million people that do like it. So like there's so many people out in the world, you know what I mean, that somebody's gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? So
I love that.
yeah, I mean there's no way to do fashion wrong, honestly. I know that there's a lot of like, oh, you can't wear this with that, but you know, nowadays I've seen it all.
Yeah, you really have. You really have.
I feel like no, there's no way we can do fashion wrong.
I love that. You just boost it. Now everybody's gonna really go crazy. But you know, I don't personally feel like I have that fashion sense. Me, I buy my clothes off of the mannequin. Like,
okay.
I haven't put in pieces together. I still gotta learn how to accessorize. You know,
and you'll get there. I mean, you know what I mean. But
I'll just have to hire her.
Yeah, you're who I do it for. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like, well, I don't really need her to tell me. But you know what? I'm here for the baddies that do need me.
I
you know what I mean?
And the baddies that don't
you're
think.
Who I do it for.
Thank you. And the baddies who think they got it all together, they can always switch it up and have a different perspective for sure. You know what I mean?
Yes, for sure.
I love that though, but I don't feel like I naturally have it, so I love that stuff.
But I think you do. Every time I see you, you look fly. You look good.
Well, it's not something I put together myself. I feel like I said, I buy it off the mannequin.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, okay, that looks good. You know, I want to put pieces together by myself.
Yes.
So how do you shop? Would you rather online shop or shop in the store?
I honestly, I'm a little lazy sometimes. So I like to shop in the comfort of my own home. But it can be deceiving.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
It can be deceiving. So you know, like checking reviews is like major for me. And I am the type to leave a review too.
Oh
like,
yeah,
like I'll say if it's good or if it's bad, but I'm gonna tell you how this went because I want to, you know, have someone tell me like how it went with them to help me out. Online it's a little different, but of course in the store you can try it on, and that's also a vibe. You know, you get the vibe of the store, and then you get to see a million things at once. And, girl, I'm a shopaholic.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna shop even when I don't need to. I'm gonna shop.
Me too. It is so. I mean, it's therapeutic, and looking good just always makes you feel good. You know what I mean? So it's like I need to look good, and my mood would get a little better.
For sure. You look good, you feel good.
Exactly. So shopping is therapy.
For sure.
Could you tell us where you shop at or where you like to shop at?
Shop at Shadia Styles.
Hey, hello.
Shadia Styles.
I love it. So that was beautiful.
No, but I do like to support local. I like to support a lot of local places. So even if I see like a small store, you know, like in the corner or somewhere, I'll be like, I know they got something cute. Let me see what they got going on. And I like to be different than the rest. So like I don't really like to shop mainstream, like all the shops that are out right now, because my fear is I walk into the party and then somebody's wearing what I'm wearing, and then no.
like the Shein and Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
Girl, those are my spots. But I do get worried about that
they have cute stuff. I'm not gonna even knock them. You know, they got a lot of cute stuff. Their price points are very competitive. But I like to more so shop rare, like little stores. My pop-ups, every time that I do pop-ups, I try to find, you know, like someone that has kind of my style, something I would wear, and then I definitely shop. So yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. And I love to support too. I actually got 2 products for me, my earrings, my red earrings, which I gifted to my mom.
Oh, she liked them?
I know. I was like, I just had
that's
to get
so
her a gift. I really wanted to keep them for myself, but it was I believe the hearts, the red heart earrings.
It was dripped down
yes,
earrings.
Yes, I love those.
And I don't have them no more either. So because a lot of the pieces that I get in my store, I don't like to restock just because I don't exclusive for sure. Definitely. I don't want someone else to come and then they have the same thing you have. So once it's out of stock, it's usually out of stock. So
okay, so and we're in the fall season right now.
Yes.
So we have some fall pieces that I love. It was funny because I'm actually doing a music video soon, and I'm like, that was my vision. The high boots, and that I was like, oh my gosh,
and they're in.
Exactly.
The knee-high boots are in right now.
I didn't realize the knee-high boots were in.
Totally in.
I thought it was just the jacket. Oh.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The knee-highs are in. The furs are in.
Yes.
It's like the more the better.
Yes, I could talk fashion here with you forever. I love it so much, and I love the creative mind because you're an artist too, putting those pieces together. Yes. Even sewing. Like, how long does it take you to sew?
It takes me, with my kids involved. No, I'm kidding. No, but it'll take me maybe like a day because I do like to make stuff, like I'm very, like a perfectionist. Mm-hmm. So I want to make sure that the piece is like really good before. So probably like a whole day to make like one outfit.
That seems a short amount of time.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say weeks.
Weeks would be maybe for like a collection. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you work fast.
Yes.
Wow, I was not expecting that. I really am blown away.
But a lot of my stuff is also very skimpy. Okay, so it's going to be like, that micro skirt definitely took you 2 or 3 hours at least. But I like to keep it sexy. I feel like if it's going to be custom, like back in the 90s when, like sexy was in the scene, like I want to bring that back.
By the way, you spoke to my heart when you said that. Like, I just love that when we like for the girls to just empower ourselves because I love being a woman. You know what I mean? I feel like how we carry ourselves. I love the modern look where we cover ourselves up too. Like, but I'm also really in my prime right now. You know what I mean? So I want to just show it off as much as possible. So it's like, would you wear short shorts? Tell me some, or would you wear a bralette?
I would wear it. Yes, I would wear it. I am a little bit more body conscious just because of, I'm a mommy.
Yes,
and,
for sure.
I haven't took a trip to Colombia yet. No, I'm kidding.
I was going to talk to you about that too.
I'm just kidding. No, but like as far as being very out there, I feel like I want to leave that to the young generation just because I feel like I'm like my prime already kind of passed.
No, it's not.
So I kind of feel like where are the young girls.
Okay, that's who. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So me personally, I would if if it's done right and everything. Like, because I like to be sexy, but I want it to be classy. That's something
that's hard to accomplish sometimes. I feel like, what I mean?
Very true, very true. And also, it's to each his own, like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So something that might not be too skimpy or hoochie for you, somebody else might be like, oh, that's too hoochie.
Definitely.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But if it's, I wouldn't knock it or anything.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like still like holding on,
but
I'm like looking at myself. I'm like, why am I wearing that? But
well, you need to let me know how to do that. I need to be like that. I need to be like, I'm gonna hold on to my prime.
You look like you are. You look like you are so in love with yourself, and like you are just like you walk in with so much confidence. So you are doing it, girl.
Yes, thank you.
I wanted to know, what's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
A Gemini.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Don't hate me now. I know we're the least liked sign, but we're the funnest.
You are really fun. I wanted to know that. And then, but I was gonna try to give you some do's and don'ts of fashion thing, but you did say that there's no wrong. But just you personally, I don't know why it's easier for me to do men, because I feel like women we could do so much, you know what I mean? But for men, it's like we have a specific type. So
Okay.
saggy pants. How long do they have to? Can they sag?
Okay, so on men?
Yes.
Okay.
Not at all. You need
not
a
too
belt.
long.
Okay.
Not too long.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never really been into the see in your underwear type
Okay.
of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, maybe showing that you
The
got
brand,
designer
the
brand.
But the butt is just too much.
It's a little much.
It's
for
way
me
too much.
personally.
Me too.
You know, I know some women might like it. So.
Yeah, definitely. Have you ever tried rock? Or like, going into those different types of things? Like,
I'm like,
emo
rock.
time?
What kind of conversation is that? No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Emo or
like rock and roll type of.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a little bit out of my field because I'm very girly.
Girly. Keep it girly.
I'm very girly. But I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like their aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
I like, when it's done right. I think it looks really good. And I mean, would I ever rock it? Honestly, yeah, I would. I would, that's something that I could do. But my personality is just very much girly, very sweet, and I do love black.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that's a staple in like emo and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, I'm still learning and growing, and I would like to style maybe, someone like that.
Okay. I love that the Y2K came back though too. Like my daughter was on that though. I was still like,
Yeah. You were side-eyeing it.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Y2K. It's part of me, part of my growing up, and just it speaks to my inner child.
Okay. Well, I have so much fun. Like I said, I could talk to you about fashion all day long.
Yes,
I just want to know what you have looking forward. What are you looking forward to in the future?
In the future, so I'm looking forward to connecting with a lot of people. I'm looking forward to exposing my brand a lot more. I'm looking forward to making more custom collections, like that are more in depth. And I'm looking forward to doing a fashion show in 2025.
Yay!
So
I'm so excited.
I've been talking to a few people, and I'm like, okay, so maybe in 2025. Never know, but
for sure, I could see it happening, girl, because you are putting in work right now. The way you're collaborating over the city, and I feel like you're collaborating with the right people.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like Powder, I know she likes to represent your brand so much.
I love Powder. Shout out to Powder. She's literally been supportive since the day met her. I knew her already because I was a fan of her, from way long time ago. But since she met me, she supported me. I love that. The energy's always been genuine, and I love that about her.
Yeah, so that's like styling like her, and
that would be a dream.
True. There we go. We're manifesting.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I would love that.
Because I remember meeting her at a party for the first time recently, and I saw her box, the speaker box, the clutch.
Yes,
I saw that, and then I was like, that's cute. And I believe we had our photo shoot around the same time coming up, and I was like, I know who did that. Shadia Styles, hello.
Yes.
And she was bragging.
She rocks it so good.
Definitely.
Like when she styles it, it's just so beautiful. And she has another clutch too. She purchased another one too.
Nice.
And I've seen it. Yeah, she's went out with it too. So like I love when she styles it. It makes my heart melt. Cause I'm like, yes.
I know you love seeing your pieces out and about when you see it. Like, girl, that's why I need another hat, because I told you I'm out.
And I'm bringing new stuff in too.
Constantly.
So constantly, yes. So I'm excited for
Okay, awesome. I'm excited for your fashion show. I love to look forward to your pop-ups. I'm so excited to see what you have coming and your growth. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I appreciate you
Thank
and all
you.
the energy you always pour into me and all your
love.
support. I appreciate you so much.
I feel like you have such sweet energy, and because you're a boss, I feel like we have of these boss women are gonna be strong, maybe mean, and they have to be bitches. Well, I feel like you are such a boss, and
Thank
you
you.
keep the sweetness, and that's just so like amazing. Like
Yes.
you're able to stand on business, take care of business, and still be kind and supportive to
Thank
people.
you.
Like that's
Yes, and
sexy.
thank you so much. I appreciate it. There's a lot of different people in Houston, and there can be mean girls out there in
For
Houston.
sure.
So I definitely try to put forward what I want to see in the world. So I want to see kindness. I want to see support. I want to see people helping each other. So since that's what I want to see, that's what I'm doing and bringing out into the world.
You
So,
are.
Thank you.
But to end this note, I want to know, like, how do you love yourself, and how do your self-care, some things to empower maybe the next girl who's not feeling up there, you know what I mean?
Yes, just knowing that growth is a process, that you're not gonna stay the same, and if you feel like you are, then that's the first step to growth, because as long as you're growing, and everyone's always constantly growing, don't put yourself down on whatever's going on at this right exact moment. Like, live for the moment and not the past or the future. Like, kind of ground yourself and just know that you're a woman. Anything and everything is possible. Everything and anything,
Woo!
If it's in your mind, there's a way. Somehow, some way, it's there for a reason.
Oh, I love that so much. Oh my God, you make me feel like a goddess.
Oh,
I'm like, woman power.
Yes.
Thank you so much though for coming.
you.
And thank you. Shout out to David. Thank you for letting us
Thank
take
you for
over.
having me.
Thank you. And so we are out with episode